Hello, 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 and welcome into this week's What Do I Need to Know Right Now? So this is just a collective energy check-in for the week, just sort of seeing where we are, and I'm going to find out with you, and obviously I picked the title after the read. So we'll see what comes up. Just kind of looking ahead, so here in the UK it's Easter Sunday. And we had a full moon in Libra on Saturday the 16th. So I've got my Moonology cards out, and yeah, we'll just see what comes up. So everything is pre-shuffled, and I'll get 3 of the Moonology cards, and then we'll just get a general sense of what do we need to know right now, what's the energies that we're working with. So let's see where we go. Okay, so just 3 cards. All right, so, oh, how many that's too many. I won't take that many. But I've just seen confidence, got new moon in Leo. So confidence is the key to success. That's the card I've just seen. Let's see if it comes out again. So just 3 cards. I'm just going to let them jump out. Because we're going to be moving into Taurus, interestingly, on the 19th. So we're moving into Taurus season. So coming out of Aries into Taurus. And I feel like that's just, we're getting more established now. This is about establishment, because Aries season, particularly with the spring, oh well, new moon in Aries, meditate and contemplate, so new moon in Pisces. But with the energy of spring, everything's awakening, particularly obviously in the northern hemisphere, it's spring here. Everything's awakening again, and this is like the astrological new year starts in April with Aries, with the energy of action. So it's the energy of starting things, making things happen, beginnings. That's why we always have a spring clean, because we want to clear away for the new. I'm going to take this top one here. So I'm going to take all 3 of these. I'm going to take this. End of a tough cycle approaches. Lovely. And I'll just tell you these ones. You and your loved ones are safe, and a personal issues reach resolution. So this is nice. I think they're related. Well, I've seen them, so I'll take them. So let's put them on here, because I think these three here are related, and these. So let's get into the tarot and see what the tarot is saying. So what do we need to know this week? Okay, all right, they're really jumping out. All right, I'm going to take that. Oh, that's the sun, we've seen that. If I see them, I take them, generally. That's my rule. And sometimes if it's too many, I don't take. So we start with the sun. Expansion, knowing. Oh, got the King of Cups, King of Hearts here. Again, I can't take all of these. Already this is lovely and positive. Oh, all right. I've seen it, so I'll take it. 2 of Cups, King of Cups. All right. So we, off the gate, this looks like it's a love reading. 8 of Cups. Okay, 8 of Cups is coming out quite a lot in a lot of readings. Ace, another ace. Let's see. And another 2, this time the 2 of Swords. Okay, that's just telling me straight away, keep it moving, don't stagnate, yeah? Keep it moving straight away with that Ace of Wands. Keep it pushing. Don't stagnate. Get in touch with the heart, definitely with the King of Cups there. Wheel of Fortune. It's Jupiter energy. I know we've got yeah, so that's like creating your own luck now. 6 of Cups, wow, beautiful. All right, this is definitely a love reading. Let's get into it. Let's see what, so we've got another 2 here, right. So we've got 3 2s, 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. Let's get into it. All right. So we've got It's Time to Take Action, which is New Moon in Aries card in this Moonology deck. And then we've got Meditate and Contemplate. So this is really interesting because actually I was going to be doing, so I want to be doing some talks as well. So actually wanting to offer some talks on the spiritual path as well as part of this channel. And so one of the things that I was wanting to talk about, and I was making notes and doing a bit of research as well, is the theme of polarity. And that's what this feels like here, because you've got this kind of this call to action, and then this kind of really quite passive energy of this new moon in Pisces. But meditation and contemplation isn't necessarily a passive energy. It just means getting in touch, and especially with this Eight of Cups, again, it's getting in touch with our source energy, essentially. Yeah, so it feels like this time to take action, this action is based on this source energy. But that doesn't just come when we do. This source energy isn't always coming. So sometimes we need this, I want to say it's a passive state, because it isn't. It's actually an active state of receptivity. Yeah, this ability to receive intuition, alignment, messages, knowledge of self, knowledge of knowledge of self, essentially. And it feels like those two are related. And then we've got end of a tough cycle. So, this is coming off. So this is definitely, especially with this Eight of Cups, we know there's been something that's happened and that we're moving it away from. And that's the end of this tough cycle. So this is a time to move forward again. So it feels like it's still actually continuing with this Aries energy, this kind of take action energy. But really we've got this culmination here. So you've got personal issues reaches a resolution, end of a cycle, and you and your loved ones are safe. So this is matters of the heart, matters of the home, because this is a full new moon in Cancer here. This energy is a Cancerian energy, which is, matters of the heart, matters of the home. So let's get into it. So we've got the Sun and the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. Well, this is beautiful. Yeah, so already we've got happiness, joy, illumination, expansion, with the King of Hearts himself. Yeah. What's happening here? Well, whoever this is a very mature energy, and always again swap around the energies, because this, I could be speaking to a man or a woman, but the King of Cups is obviously a kingly energy, a masculine energy. But here what I'm seeing here is a very mature energy. Yeah, a mature energy of someone ready to give their cup, ready to offer their love. And it's not in this kind of really, even though you've got it in line with the Six of Cups, which I love, again, this polarity, yeah? You kind of got this really juicy, innocent, kind of lovely, quite genuine energy of the Six of Cups with this kind of maturation of the King here, yeah? In this same line. You've got a bit of passion, a bit of kind of like giddiness. I want to say like childlike giddiness, but then you've also got this maturity, this emotional maturity of this King of Cups, with the Sun, which is, when we talk about knowing yourself, yeah, knowing who I am, enlightenment. This is someone with no side. So there's like, this is a northern expression, yeah, so in the UK, when you say they haven't got a side, it means they haven't, what you see is what you get, yeah? They haven't got different sides to them that you're like trying to figure out. This really feels like very, what you see, what you get. So this is wonderful. This is beautiful. So this is what we're making space for. Love. Relationship. But this feels very mature. Very like clear communication, honesty, yeah, like knowing how we feel and then communicating that. Wow, how refreshing. And then the Two of Cups, a meeting of equals, love, companionship, offering one's cup to someone, two hearts coming together. Yeah, this is beautiful. This feels initiated by the King of Cups. So whoever this king is, this is definitely initiated. It feels like he is the initiator of this. I feel like whoever this is someone who's made their intentions clear. This is someone who's made their feelings clear. Yeah, I know the King of Cups isn't always known for that, but here next to the Sun, definitely. Yeah, someone who's making their intentions and making their feelings known in a really positive, healthy way. So if there's something happened here where, like if you've had some difficulties in relationships in the past, someone, like difficulty, breakups, difficulties in the area of romance, this really feels like actually we've got a partnership coming in that is mature, healthy, transparent, clear, loving, and emotionally like an equal as well. Okay, so let's wrap up there, yeah? Let's just wrap up. That's the end of the story. Let's not do any more reading. That's quite lovely. That's really nice and positive. But as we move down, so we have got some, we've got 3 2s here. So, again, polarity, yeah? Polarity, yeah? So we have this, we also have that. Okay? Let's see. All right. So the story here is we've walked away from something that we don't want, yeah? And the 8 of Cups is always a really difficult card because it's always a card where, this is always a difficult choice to make, because people will say to you, like, oh, look, it's 8 Cups, it's not bad. 8 Cups ain't bad, it's not the worst, but it's not what we want. It doesn't hit the spot. And this person is taking a journey away from these cups, up a hill, in the dark, away from this. And that's quite a brave decision, yeah? That's quite a brave decision. To turn away and say, no, wasn't quite what I wanted. There's some good stuff here, but it's not quite what I want. And I feel like there wasn't any passion. So whatever this walking away from, there was no passion there. So there may have been, so either this might have just been something that's just become stale. That's what I'm sensing here. It's like just got a bit stale. Yeah, a bit lackluster. Yeah, so this could be, if you're already in a relationship, if I'm reading for someone who is already in a relationship, this could be, a turning around of a relationship that's maybe, just a bit stuck in the doldrums, maybe just stuck in a little bit of, just a little bit of into like a kind of routine, and it's lacking a little bit of passion. And this tells me like, oof, some passion is coming back. If this is someone who I'm speaking to somebody who isn't in a relationship, then this feels like actually, what we've walked away from is relationships. This also could be in the area of work and things like that. But this definitely saying to me this is a relationship or love reading. But we've walked away from something that just didn't have that passion, didn't have that drive, it didn't have that excitement. And here with this 2 of Swords, so you're going towards this passion. So what I feel like, if there's a little bit of doubt here, if there's a little bit of oh no, have I been too hasty? Yeah? So, oh no, have I been too hasty? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit of hastiness here, where a feeling of hastiness. Maybe I shouldn't have made that decision so quickly. And then there's a kind of and this is what this energy here is happening. It's like, I've taken action, I've walked away, I did it, Ace of Wands, towards what I want, towards my passion, towards my drive. And then now I'm sitting here going, oh, actually, have I made the right choice? And there's a bit of an assessment happening here, yeah? If you want to ask me the question, if you're asking yourself the question, did I make the right choice? And I look at this line here, I would say Yes. Yeah? The Two of Swords, really, the lesson of the Two of Swords is that we want to be coming more into our heart space. Yeah? What happens is when we make decisions from our head, sometimes they're not the right decisions. They may seem logical, but they're not necessarily the right decisions. Yeah? So if this was a heart decision, and I feel like the Eight of Cups is telling me that it was a heart decision, this has been a decision that was made from the heart. This was, you know, particularly with this King of Cups. So if this, you know, if you feel like this King of Cups is you, then this is you saying, you know, look, that's the King, you know, the King of Cups has got that missing cup here. Yeah? You know, that missing cup that should be the ninth cup here, you know, he's got it in his hand, right? If that's you saying, you know what, I do know what I want. I do know what makes me excited. Then you've made the right choice, yeah? But like I said, maybe you've got other people around you saying, you know, are you sure? Do you do? You know, these are big decisions, right? And maybe you're questioning that. And maybe if your head is thinking, you know, wondering if there's a decision, wondering if you've made the right decision. You've got the Two of Pentacles here, so I don't know if there was some financial consequence at all. Like if it's something to do with whoever you've walked away from, or whatever you've walked away from, there's been some kind of consequence, yeah, and that may be financial. Yeah, like that feels like it sort of turned things upside down, and that's where that's coming from. Like, have I made the right choice? But look, you've got the Two of Cups here. We know what we want. We want Two of Cups. Yeah, that's what we walked away from in order to get this Two of Cups. That's why we've left that behind in order to get what we do want, which is mature love, transparent love, you know, love that's grounded, like and real, and adult and grown up. Yeah. So this is saying if there is some kind of, you know, there's been a consequence to this walking away, even though we've gone towards our heart, we've gone towards our passion, there may have been some consequence here. And I feel like this is just saying, look, you know, that will be resolved. Whoever's involved, if it's loved ones, if it's children, if there's anyone else involved who are also, you know, paying some price because of this ending here, because of this walking away, then that's just saying, look, that's going to be resolved. That's going to be okay. Everyone's going to be safe. And this tough cycle, you know, is coming to an end, particularly with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, we've got luck. We've got luck here. And I feel like here with this Six of Cups, and this might be saying, you know, this could literally be talking about kids involved. The Six of Cups is also coming out quite a lot this year, and I feel like this is related to this year because it's a 2022 year, and that's a 6 year. It's the year of the lovers, it's the year of partnership, it's the year of love, it's the year of relationships and connection. Like I said, the Six of Cups, it's got a juicy energy, like a really like I want to say, like a real warming, there's an innocence, but there's a giddy innocence, like a childlike giddy innocence here of happiness. But again, you've got these twos. So you've got these twos at the end of this line. I'm going to clarify this Two of Pentacles though. So I just want to get it clarified, this Two of Pentacles. What's going on here? Because you've got this Wheel of Fortune, which is saying luck is changing. Yeah, World, Hanged Man. Well, the Hanged Man's upside down. Like I said, don't usually read upside down cards, but I'll take it here. And then we've got Temperance at the bottom. And the Lovers. Well, there you go. And then the Six of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. So there we go. Yeah? I mean, that just really affirms the whole of this reading, really. Which is that, you know, temperance, balance. Yeah? A real meeting of two equals. Lovers, divine union, Six of Pentacles, again, equals, equal give and take. What I put in, I get out. And then Knight of Cups, which is romance. You know, there's no other way around it. It's romance. Romance and love, equality, and happiness. And so maybe I'm speaking to someone who's a bit in the corridor, who's a bit in the moment of the pause. Yeah, so maybe we're not quite here yet, but we're in between worlds at the moment. And if that is the case, you know, you've taken an action, you've been brave, you've made a difficult decision, you took action, you've been brave, and now you're kind of waiting for the fruits of that to really to be reaped. Yeah. And I feel like this is saying, look, you know, this is changing. Like, you've got this Hanged Man, which is upside down. Yeah. So if you have been in a little bit of a pause, there's been a little bit of a moment of a like I said, like almost like the corridor. You've shut the door in one area, but you're waiting for the next door to open. This is saying, look, this is coming, yeah. And these two energies are making it happen. You're creating that luck where you're taking action. But it's also coming from a place of receptivity. You're also connected. You're doing your meditation. You're doing your contemplation. You are tuning into how you feel and what you want. And then from that place you're taking action. And then action, you know, you see the consequences of your actions. Then we contemplate again. Then we take action. There's this is happening. Yeah. And if there was a bit of worry there, a little bit of sort of like, am I doing the right thing? If there's been, like I said, like a consequence, this is just saying, no, you're creating your new world. We've got a world here. That's a new start, new chapter. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. Yeah, so it's quite a big major time. 3 6s, 3 2s on the board. Yeah. As well. So 6s, cards of relationship, partnership. 2s, you know, polarity coming together. Yeah. So if there has been a little bit of a wait, a little bit of a pause, it feels like, look, you've done the work like you did. You got enlightened. Yeah. You got the sun, you know, the sun around the Hanged Man's head and the sun here. This meditation and contemplation. This has been action that has come from an enlightened place. That's why I say, if you're asking yourself, oh, did I make the right choice? Here, I feel like we can say yes. Yes. Yeah, so it's just about having a bit more faith in yourself here as well, that you've made the right choice. Even if there has been a little bit of a fallout, you're building a new world, a new cycle is emerging. You know, end of a tough cycle, Wheel of Fortune, end of that cycle. Yeah, whatever that has been, that chapter's closed, and now we're inviting this, which is, you know, love, happiness, joy, like and an innocence. It's very wholesome. The 6 of Cups is a very wholesome energy. It's a very you know, particularly if we talk about the realm of love and relationships, this is a really healthy, wholesome kind of love. You know, when kids, you know, the reason why, you know, we find kids so joyful, so precious, because really they don't have, like I said, there's no side. Yeah. So when, you know, when kids feel sad, they tell you they're sad. When they feel happy, you know they're happy. You know, when they're really involved, they generally tend to act on instinct in a way that we lose as we get older. Yeah, we lose that. We start to use the mind more. We start to think more, you know, strategically. Whereas kids are very more, like, way more instinctive. And that's what this feels like here. There's a kind of like, if I like you, I'm going to say I like you. If you really make me happy, I'm going to say that you make me happy. And I'm not going to think about, should I say that? Is that too much? Or is that, you know what I mean? Like I said, there's a real transparency here. And a real owning it. Because like I said, the king and this 6 are in the same line. Because there's an innocence here, but it's not a naivety either. Yeah? It's not childishness. It's the best parts of us. This childlikeness. Yeah? Which we want to keep hold of, particularly with the sun as a healing energy. It's, you know, even with that little baby that's on the horse, it is a part of ourselves that we can hold on to into adulthood. And I feel like this King of Cups, whoever this is, if this is you or if this is a partner coming towards you, this is someone who's held on to that, who's held on to the childlikeness, but has also come with a maturation. So this is someone, if they do like you, they'll say. And if that's you, you know, if you like someone, you know, you can say. and be honest. But it is part of a partnership. Yeah, it's not, this is not a solo project here. Yeah, this is definitely something with somebody else, because you've got this there's twos all over here. Yeah, which says that, you know, that's the dance of the relational space. Yeah, there's two people involved, not just one. There's two. There's a backing and a fourth in. So that's that action, contemplate, action, contemplate, back, forth, back, forth. That's what creates alchemy. That's what makes things happen. That's what brings things into the world of the manifest world. So what do we need to know right now? Well, beautiful, right on time, just as we're coming into Taurus energy. We've got, we're highlighting the area of love and relationships. And so it just feels like, you know, the balancing polarity, yeah, and that'll be the polarity of different emotions, different feelings, but also the polarity of two different people, yeah. So managing this energy, you've got temperance here, which is like lovely. That's balance, that's give and take, yeah. Even with that Six of Pentacles, give and take, divine union is in the spotlight. If you've walked away from something because it wasn't what you wanted, then this is saying you did make the right decision. Everything will be fine. Things, you know, you've got the cycle coming to a close, and a new world is emerging, and it's getting moving again. So you've got this Hanged Man on, you know, and like I said, I don't usually read them upside down. But here that feels appropriate, yeah? The Hanged Man is upside down. He's got the enlightenment, yeah? We've leveled up to a level of emotional maturity, ready now for love. Ready for this kind of love, yeah? Whatever this love was here with this Eight of Cups, that's the one we're walking away from. It weren't quite right. It didn't hit the spot. No passion, no heart, no, you know, just not satisfying. Whereas this is. We're getting things moving again, yeah? New chapter is opening. If there was some fallout from this walking away, all will be well, yeah? And keep working on this balance of doing, but also contemplating. So make time to contemplate, make time to meditate, to make sure that our actions are coming from a place of congruence, coming from a place of alignment with ourselves. But here, with that King of Cups, that Ace of Wands, that Six of Cups, that really tells me it is. That's like, you know, your instinctive childlike tendency, doing action, making things happen, going for it, starting things out, like really putting it out there. But then with this King of Cups, this emotional maturity, yeah? This having an awareness of what I'm feeling, having an awareness of myself, also being able to communicate that with that Sun there. So all in all, this is a very, very positive, lovely, beautiful message around love and relationships. And so whoever I'm speaking to, I really hope, well, I just really wish you all the best. This is lovely, yeah? Really, really lovely energy. Let me know if it resonates, and again, always just let me know if there's any other questions you'd like me to ask the cards, and yeah, we'll wrap it up there, and I'll see you again next time. Again, thank you for watching, and see you again soon.